Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. What kind of Terminator shit is this? What kind of T2 Linda Hamilton shit is this? So there was a guy in Baltimore and he had an Amazon package delivered to his house. Haven't we all? And apparently when the driver was walking back to his truck, he heard a racial slur come from the Ring camera on the dude's house. Because as you know, they're not just cameras. You can talk to people who are standing on your porch. Now, let's say you have it on your front door and you get a little notice, somebody's on your porch standing there, you could talk to them. Or if you're inside the house, you could talk to them. So apparently this dude was walking back to his truck and he heard a racial slur. So what does he do? He goes back and tells his boss at Amazon, and it goes up the chain high enough to where they decide to disable this dude's Amazon service for a week. Now he has one of those Amazon things in your house, you know, like Siri, where you can have a smart home. It controls the temperature in your house, your lights. It can send you reminders. I read something one time on the Google Smart House where it will let you know, hey, it's been a week since you guys have sat down and had dinner together, or little Brian spends an average of 2 hours in his room with the door closed, shit like that, because there's cameras on it. I thought that was kind of weird and creepy and very invasive, very Cyberdyne systems becoming self-aware. So they punished this dude by suspending his service for a week. And part of the service, one of the things he had connected to his Amazon Siri thing, I don't know the technical name for it, but I did put a link in the description box to an article, where his lights, the lights in his fucking house didn't work for a week because an Amazon driver thought he heard a racial slur. Now, I don't care what you deliver. If you deliver for Amazon, FedEx, pizzas, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be harassed by the people you're delivering to, by your clients, by your customers. Just because you're their employee, or whatever you want to call it, you're working for them, you're providing a service for that short period of time, you should not be harassed or disrespected. That's bullshit. But for the company to turn around and disable his service for 6 days, and this is after all of this 7 day punishment restriction he was put on, was after the guy reviewed the footage, sent it to Amazon, and showed them that there was no racial slur spoken, because get this, there was nobody home when the fucking package was delivered. Now, did somebody hack it and say nigger as he was going back to his truck? Spick, chink, whatever color the driver was. Is that what happened? And here's probably the best part of all. The driver had fucking earphones in. He had earbuds in. So even if he's not listening to anything, the fact that you have the earbuds in your ear, it muffles the sound. Because your ears are being blocked by something. So even if the dude wasn't bumping some music or listening to some murder podcast, he had earbuds in. So his hearing was obstructed. Can you obstruct hearing? I guess you can. So the driver had fucking earbuds in his ear. His hearing was obstructed. There was nobody in the fucking house to say anything to him. And the homeowner had already sent Amazon proof that this did not happen. Now, if your driver comes to you and tells you that so they were called a racial slur at a home they were delivering to, of course the business should investigate it and make sure that that didn't happen. And if so, that person should be taken off of your delivery schedule. There's no reason for you to call a delivery driver a racial slur. All my experiences with Amazon drivers have been great. I know there's some fucked up ones in there. There's always some fucked up people in any job you have. But the guy or girl is just dropping off a package and they're out. So there's no reason to call them that. Under normal circumstances. Does crazy shit happen? Yes. But under normal circumstances, there's no reason for you to say that. You should be removed from their service. You're not allowed to be an asshole. But vice versa, or verse versa, if a customer gives you irrefutable evidence that that shit didn't happen, then turn their shit back on. Turn those machines back on. What movie is that from? So why don't you turn their service back on and issue an apology? I'm sorry that we automatically jumped on the SJW sword. Well, what? You racial slur? No proof. They said what? Cut them off. Cut them off. You dare utter that to one of our employees with no proof whatsoever. Such ridiculous bullshit. This is how you will be punished in the future. Once they all have us connected to the grid, this is how they're going to punish you. You are accused, and there's no proof. There was no proof. There was proof to the contrary. Nobody was even home. No. Just the accusation. You will be punished. You will be brought before the public and punished. Just for the accusation. What? You misgendered somebody? Well, I mean, I know the motherfucker for 20 years and he just told me it's been 5 minutes. Give me some time to adjust. Nope. You have misgendered a fellow citizen. Bring them to the public square and punish them. It's getting very V for Vendetta out here. So just the fact that you're accused, you will be punished. The fact that the accuser is a person of color is all the proof they need. You called me a racial slur? Shut this bitch down. Cut the cable. Now, if the driver had been some fair-skinned, tow-headed male, and they said that they heard someone call him a honky, a cracker, you peckerwood, some kind of racial slur for white folk, do you think Amazon would have been so quick to jump to that conclusion? Do you think Amazon would have been so quick to suspend the perpetrator's service if it was a fucking white driver? I don't know. Recent history tells us no. Recent history tells us they would have told him to shut the fuck up and deliver the next package. But if you're merely accused of calling somebody a racial slur, the big corporations will shut you down. This is the precedent that they're setting. There was nobody home. So now houses are racist. That house was like, hell yeah, man. I can't wait for you to put a fucking Ring camera on me so I can start telling these niggers what I think. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.